Now we get down to this thinking of winning the life-client relationship. And this is something that an individual has to go into their sacred corner and really get this commitment and feel it deep down. When we stepped on the field in the NFL, it's not just executing because we need to execute for the team. We need to win. We need to focus on the teammate. But you know what we have to focus on? As I mentioned before, the customer experience. And our goal is not for them just to have a good time now. We want to win those customers for life. This is critical. And when you focus on winning the life-client relationship, then every dialogue, every exchange, everything that goes along the way is important. That's why it's absolutely critical that I take a next step right now, because we were planning to meet this week, and for miscommunication, and I accept full responsibility for that, I've got to be able to respond to that, because that's not good business. That's not appropriate. That's not how champions handle it. But the key is, after something like that occurs, is how are they going to respond to lift the platform again to show their level of competitiveness, of excellence, and commitment. So really that's what you're experiencing right now. Everything that I'm talking about is not just about how to win in football. It's how I take every company and every organization up to the next level. And if they don't see it resonating from me and they can't experience it, it won't stick. But when they see it and experience it, just like this, you will have the evidence. That's when you make impact. That's when you drive change. The fourth part of the third quarter is really critical. And let me scroll down and get this. And this is where it was very effective at Detroit Diesel, is that once you've made this commitment, once people have made this covenant, and once you've set these new target goals, it has to be transparent. You must post the results. That's absolutely critical, because now you're not talking about a management strategy. Everyone in the organization has said, I bought in, and now you have a map where you sit there and rank and post the results. This is critical because now people can't hide. And there's no excuses. They can't withhold, and they can't blame shift. Oh, I could have done it if I had this, or I could have done it if they have that, because you now have evidence sitting there in front of you, staring you on a daily basis on those individuals who may have had the same obstacles, but they found a way. Watch this. They invented a way. They discovered a way to overcome that obstacle and still achieve those high results. By doing this, we've solved forever within the organization the rationalization for underperformance. We take it completely off the table. So that's why we do that, and that's why that's critical in the third quarter. Now, establishing these fundamentals in the first three quarters are critical for sustaining the results, and that's what we're going to talk about next in the fourth quarter.